sir.
We get a lot of calls about, here, my spouse and I want to do 50-50 custody. And that's all fine in theory.
Yeah.
But there are so many different aspects that go into the reality of that.
Well,
can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that. Let's pretend that you're my potential client. So you're asking me about 50-50 custody,
Yep.
right? Well, ask me.
Hey, Steve, all right, I live in Cherokee County, and my wife lives in Gwinnett County, and we're getting a divorce, and I want 50-50.
Well, okay, that's stupid. Okay, that's not even a good question. Here's the thing. What I tell my clients is, look, you want to do a 50-50 custody arrangement. I am going to repeat what I have heard from judges for over 10 years. First thing you have to do is you and your spouse, your husband or wife, have to get along. If the two of you cannot get along, how are you going to co-parent a child on a 50-50 basis? Mm-hmm. Judges will tell you, if you guys can't agree on the time of day or what day it is, one parent needs to be the primary and the other one can have weekends. What I tell my clients is, look, you need to be committed, and your spouse needs to be committed once you're divorced, to being business partners in the raising of your child. Because your child could turn out to be a prostitute, a drug dealer, a felon, a horrible person anyway. But you're only heightening the chances of those things happening by constantly arguing in front of your child with your ex-spouse, and your child seeing that. You need to really put all your differences aside and work together. I don't know why you're smiling, but it's true. And then they say, well, yeah, I could do that. And then the next thing I say is, great. The second thing you need is geographical proximity. You need to live close to each other. If both of you are not committed to living, and I'm talking about in Metro Atlanta within a few miles, it can't physically happen. You can't go from Cherokee County to Gwinnett County on a 50-50 custody arrangement. And they usually follow up with, what about week on, week off? That's awesome when a child is 2 or 3. But eventually a child goes to first grade, second grade, third grade, and that's not going to work.
Absolutely.
So you have to live close to each other if you want to do that. So you have to get along and live close.
Well, and even on that last point, what I hear from people a lot is, oh, well, that's fine. They can go to school or preschool here, and I'll drive them over there. Are you really going to get up and drive an hour each way every day to do this? How are you going to get to work?
I don't know how attorneys did this in 1975.
I have no idea.
Because I talk to my clients on the phone, and they're like, what are you doing in the background? You doing emails? No, I'm typing into Google Maps the distance from your house to your ex-spouse's house, or the distance from either of your house to the school you're talking about, or to the aftercare. I want to measure the distance and see what the commute times are so that we can talk now about what you're signing up for. I do it all the time. These are the kind of considerations that we give, and we give our clients advice up front that's realistic so we don't waste their time. Anything else?
Nope.
That's it. I'll drink to that.